All right, hey everybody, hey Facebook Live. So morning has come, and I am at the American Music Theater, which is the top venue in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I think last year for Live2Lead it was possibly one of the largest, and the doors have not yet opened. I'm going to get out of the way. Everybody looking at me funny because I'm doing a Facebook Live for my friend Steve. I'm proud of him. You know, he came over to BAM Camp 2 years ago and was talking about how he was able to have so many people there. It looks like they opened the door. Oh, the doors have been opened. Okay, so there was a big crowd here before, but now, well, there's a big crowd over there that you can't see. Yeah, there's more of a crowd, but it looks like they have just opened the doors, so this might be a little shorter than I thought. We have, we're Lancaster, Pennsylvania, so we have people with beards, and there was a buggy out here on the major highway, and it was really cool. And you can't see it because of the trees, but I was over at the Panera Bread right over there, and there's actually a very quaint covered bridge, which is wonderful. Fred, man, congratulations, Fred, on your speaking gig. My gosh, buddy, you are crushing it. And I got to give Fred a shout out because we met at the Live2Lead that I hosted in Delaware, and we're going to be doing another one later this month, and I'm teaming up with Scott, my friend, and we're going to jointly produce one nearby in Kennett Square, and that is going to be featuring a hot lunch and table seating, and we're really going to market that to teams. We're not so much trying to get individuals to come. They're welcome to come, but we're really going after teams, because for as little as 5 people, you can buy a table, and we'll see you at a table, and we're going to be interacting and using what we're learning here today in the live simulcast to be able to increase teams and teamwork and performance. I mean, I guarantee you, everybody coming through these doors here today, they're going to be going out those doors in about 3 or 4 hours. Hey, Deb, they're going to be coming out these doors, and they're going to be saying, you know, I wish Billy or Barry or Buddy or Susie or Betty Lou, who I work with, could have been in there listening to Warwick Dunn or John Maxwell or Cheryl Batchelder from Popeye's Chicken. And they're going to say, I wish I brought that person. So that's why we do the replays of the simulcast, so that people can bring their friends. And those of you that are watching this that have people that may be clients over in the Delaware area, I do have an affiliate program if you're going to bring people. And we just want them to be able to get the replay and be able to get their team synergizing. Because if all of it is just you learning, but not being able to spread this out with your team, the 90% of the benefit is kind of mitigated. I mean, motivation is great. Motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. And so we want to have that discipline. We want to think about the team. Don't just think about yourself. When you sign up for these events, get the event and get the team and the group going with you. And if you have a big enough group, in some cases, you can bring the event to you. I mean, some of us do house calls. Yeah, some of us do house calls for sure. So anyway, it looks like the doors are open. Looks like there's a whole lot of good and a lot of fun to be had. I got to tell you one thing about Steve, though. Got to tell you one thing about my friend Steve. 2 years ago, he had sold out the largest restaurant here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, that holds like 1,000 people. He'd sold it out, and he wanted a bigger venue, so he got the American Music Theater. I mean, I think they've got, I don't know, 1,200, 1,400 seats in here. It is pretty intense. It's pretty significant. It is pretty powerful, and I just can't wait to see what we're going to see today. Here's another thing. I'm being a little bit personally, I guess this is this self-aggrandizement? I don't know. If I tell you that I'm going to go on from here, and my plans change, because I brought a group here, but my plans changed because I have a dress rehearsal up in Harrisburg for TEDx Harrisburg, which is happening next Sunday. And I'm not marketing this because it's already sold out, But I am telling you this because for those of you that are speakers that want to look into the world of TED Talks and TEDx Talks and all of that, I will have a lot more experience as a speaker alumni and not just as an assistant producer of TEDx Wilmington Talks. So I may share some of that with my tribe, my audience here, depending on if they speak up, if that's something of note to them. I'm happy to consider doing that at a future time. I'm really looking forward to what we are going to learn. I just love when I do these videos, and I just love being able to interact with you and look like a complete dork in public and get looked at kind of funny. I don't mind doing it, folks. And those of you that remember me from the early days of the Maxwell team, I used to do this to people in the food line. I used to shove, I mean, it's the most rude, socially unaware thing ever, and I'll tell you how much I've grown that I don't do this to anybody else. But people can tell you, I would sneak up on them. I would sneak up, I would sidle up to them in the food line at the Maxwell event, and I would say, "What's your favorite law? You're on camera." And I would completely drive them bonkers by doing that. Really inappropriate, what I used to do to people. I no longer do that to people. So I am just so excited what we're going to learn here today, and really full day. I woke up at 4:04 this morning. You want to hear something really freaky? I woke up at 4:04 that morning, and I was wondering, is my website up? 4:04. I'm thinking a 4:04 website error is when the page is down, and I woke up at 4:04. Sure enough, I drive to the Panera Bread. My website is down, okay, and it's been down for a while, and I didn't even know. And God was telling me, "Hey, you woke up at 4:04 and caused me to not miss that connection." Isn't that crazy? And it wasn't because my website was down. It was because my forwarding address was missing a colon. Okay, it was missing not like this kind of a colon, and not a semicolon, but a colon. It was missing one colon, and the forwarding wasn't working. And so I have been on it all day today. This is a day of recovery and a day of restoration. It's just a really good day. So anyway, hey, it's so good to see all of you. My arm is getting really tired because I'm not using a selfie stick. I am Nathan Eckel. I am the 42-year-old millennial. I know that I am. I've got some millennial traits, one of which is being on Facebook Live all the time in public. And the millennials don't look at me funny, but anybody older than, I think, 32 does. So anyway, I hope that you all have a great day. Again, don't miss out on Live2Lead coming later this month. If you're saying, "Oh, darn," or maybe you're saying another word that I can't repeat right now. "Oh, shucks, I missed Live2Lead." You didn't. You can go to L2L-chestercounty.com. And actually, I'd encourage you to sign up through Steve, who's the one that runs Live2Lead here in Lancaster. Go sign up through Steve's link. Say, "Steve, hey, I want to sign up for Nathan's replay event, and I want to bring my team, but I want you to get the credit for it, Steve." That is what I would suggest. Anyway, hey guys, I'm going in, and I'm not going to be so gauche as to walk around with a Facebook Live when I'm in there. But it's going to be great. Stay tuned. Take care, everybody. And those of you that want to know how the dress rehearsal goes at TEDx Harrisburg later today, just ask me. I'll be happy to share with you at a future time. Take care, everybody.